Good morning, everyone. Welcome back into North Dakota today. Well, when it comes to choosing where to have your neurotoxin injections, Bergstrom Aesthetics offers the highest quality of care with a personal touch. Sarah and Cassandra of Bergstrom join us on the couch to tell us more. Welcome, you two.
Good morning.
Welcome. Yes, thank you so much for being here. So tell us, I know Botox and Dysport are all the rage. Everyone's talking about it, but a lot of people don't know, and actually myself included. What's the difference?
So there really isn't much difference. So neurotoxin, there's different brands. So Botox is a brand of neurotoxin along with Dysport. So very great options, give very similar results. What Botox and Dysport do, so once it's injected into the muscle, it relaxes, so helps prevent wrinkling, it helps smooth the skin too. So great treatments that we do a lot in our clinic.
We do, and I've had both personally, and for me, what I found is Dysport lasts a little bit longer in me personally. I'm not saying that that's the case for everybody, but it really is how it's injected. It's about what your injector sees fit too. Consultations are always a great idea, whether you've been doing it or are new to it. Sarah, knowing your anatomy, is really going to be able to pick out the best option for you, and kind of meet that goal and have the same goal in mind, honestly.
Yeah, and you kind of have to know to try both of them to know what you really like and what result is best for you too. So, and we do, Dysport Day is coming up tomorrow. It's November 8th. So with Dysport Day, Aspire Rewards is the reward program through Dysport. So you log on and you get a $150 gift card for $100. So great savings with Dysport. And then we also have Botox Day coming up on the 15th of November. And so with Botox Day, you get a $50 gift card and you get one free. So, and if you schedule any neurotoxin appointment in November, you save $50 with us too. So great time to, if you're curious about neurotoxin, to book in November. So
incentives are high, and like Sarah and I were talking about it this morning. I was like, I don't think people know the vast things that Botox or Dysport or any neurotoxin can handle. I mean, someone like me too, I've done my forehead, I've done my crow's feet. I actually did my masseter muscles a couple months ago with Sarah because I clench at nighttime.
Okay.
Or if I'm nervous, I'll grit my teeth a lot. So she injected both of these, and it is life-changing.
Wow.
It also gives you a little bit of a slimmer profile, which who hates that? But also with sweating, any excess sweating. I've done my underarms, works beautifully. I don't sweat. And so you look at things like that, you know, for more medical purposes or things outside of the aesthetic or beauty industry. Botox, Dysport, all of that is helpful.
Wow. So this is really a multi-purpose kind of product. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
it doesn't just have to be in the face. You use it a lot of different other purposes too. So
Yeah. So you mentioned consultations a little bit earlier. You know, there's these great deals going on, but if someone is still on the fence, a consultation sounds like a great idea, right?
yeah, it's a great place to start if you have questions. If you're wondering if you're a good candidate, we do a medical history, make sure you're safe to have the neurotoxin. And also going into the holiday season, it's a perfect time to have smooth forehead, look great for the holidays.
Put your best face forward, guys.
Absolutely. So who would you say is really a candidate for this?
So we do within the consultation, we'll go through your health history, make sure you're a good candidate, make sure there's no allergies to the neurotoxin, and really anyone is a good candidate. There's some things, but we go through that during the consultation process. So and that's always free. So we're open to questions and wanting to know a little bit more. So
You have to find a place you can trust.
Yes.
And like, I get that, yes, I work for Dr. Bergstrom's office, but you have to connect with your injector. You have to know that they know your anatomy well enough that they're listening to what your goals are and aren't just injecting to what they want to do, and actually meeting you in the middle. And Sarah does a beautiful, beautiful job at that. And truthfully, I let her do whatever she wants on me, and I pretty much have. She's got such a gentle touch. She really does listen, and no judgment. When you come in and you're like, I'm scared to do it, or I don't like needles, or I fainted before, we're here with you. We got snacks, water, all that fun stuff. We're right along with you, right for the journey, and it's honestly a really fun treatment.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
And it's very quick.
Very.
With the consultation process and the treatment, we usually book about 30 minutes, but the treatment itself is very, very quick, 10 minutes, 15. So
you keep mentioning, you know, really focusing on someone's anatomy.
Yeah.
So what is that process like for you? You know, you sit a potential client down during the consultation, and what does that really look like for you?
yeah, so I'll have them do a couple movements. I'll ask them what areas of concern they're having. And then I'll have them raise their forehead, their eyebrows up and down. And not everybody is symmetrical, and so you really have to take note of that, because it's really an art knowing to put more on one side than the other side, because your muscles are stronger on one side. So everybody's anatomy is different, and so you have to make sure that you pick that out in the patient.
And your 2-week tweaks are helpful.
So we always have the patient come back in 2 weeks. That's when it fully sets in. Make sure that everything looks okay. We can always do a little tweak if they're needing a little bit more units, but I like to just check in with patients at that 2-week mark to make sure everything's looking okay. So.
And that's something that Sarah wants to do. Not every place does that. It's not an expectation. So for her as an injector, I think that's a really smart thing, is to just check in and make sure that, you know, goals are attained and they're happy.
Yeah, that customer service aspect too.
Right.
Wonderful. Well, so ladies, how can people get in contact with your clinic?
So we're on social media, both Facebook and Instagram, Bergstrom Aesthetics. We are across the street from the Bowler, 2601 South University Drive. Phone number 701-235-5200.
Perfect. Well, thank you both so much. I know that I learned something from this, so.
Good.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, stick around. We have much more North Dakota Today coming up after the break.